What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Darth Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. So I have 5 monthly dividend stocks to buy now. I own 2 of these. I'm closely watching these 3. And if they increase their dividends once, or if their revenue keeps on increasing, I like what I see, I'm buying. So one of them I bought, I sold. I'll tell you which ones I did in the past, and I'm watching them very closely. Actually, a lot of monthly dividend investors love these real estate investment trusts and these BDCs. So I will reveal to you which ones that I'm closely watching, and I'm going to show you the 2 that I own. So if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. You got to smash that like button. And again, you got to hit that notification bell. I put and post sporadic videos. I know it's getting a little crazy with graduate school until like November, but I'm doing these for you guys, so I'm just pointing this out and telling you what's on my mind, why I'm looking at these, why I'm selling them, what I'm doing with my dividend portfolio. So make sure you check out this channel, make sure you share it to your friends, and let's get to 10,000. So I really appreciate you guys. So let's check these stocks out right now. That first stock is Gladstone Capital Corporation. I used to have it. I sold it. I'm looking at this stock very closely. This is a business development company. And again, remember, 90% of what they make comes back to us. So I'll do a quick review on these guys. I'll tell you why they're on my radar. And I feel very... That first stock is Gladstone Capital Corporation. I sold this one a while ago, and I'm going to explain to you why they're back on my radar. And they're a very strong monthly dividend stock. A lot of monthly dividend investors love this one. People emphasize this stock a lot. Part of a business development company with Gladstone. And Gladstone, I have land. I have gain. I'm sorry. Gain. I have land. There's so many things. So many things are diversified. I had to stop and think. I'm like, yeah, I own this one and that one. So. And that first stock is Gladstone Capital Corporation. I had this one, and then I sold it, and then I'm thinking about rebuying it. But I'm going to tell you why I'm thinking about rebuying it, and I'm going to tell you why I sold it at one point. But this is a business development company. I'll go over these guys real quick, and I'll show you their revenue and their dividend history. And it's just on my radar. It's monthly dividend investors really like this stock, and I could see why. And I'm going to show you real quick. The Gladstone Capital provides loans to lower middle market businesses. Below are several representative portfolio companies. For a full listing, please refer to our periodic reports filed on Forms 10Q and 10K. They have some aerospace and defense, telecommunications, restaurant, education, chemicals, plastic and rubber, restaurant, food, oil and gas. So they're pretty well diversified. And what I like about them is their revenue starting to increase, which makes them very attractive. So financially, they are improving, and this is what makes them attractive. You can blame the pandemic card right here. They're slowly starting to improve their revenue, which makes this very attractive. And I'm going to show you their dividend history. So this is one of the reasons why I sold it, because it was 7 cents, and then it went down to 6 cents. But again, you can play the pandemic card. So this one's very closely on my radar. And, a lot of monthly dividend investors love this stock. And, people were telling me, post a video on Glad, what I think. Again, none of this is financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. I have a disclaimer in the description, but bought it and sold it. I'm looking at it very closely. It's on my radar. I'm not going to say I'm going to buy it, but I really like the way things are headed. And if I see a dividend increase, it's going to be in my high interest level to buy as a monthly dividend stock. Because remember, I have a goal to make $1,000 to $3,000 a month on my monthly dividends and $2,000 to $4,000 a month on my quarterly dividends. So this will help me get to my goal of earning that with passive income. So let's jump to the next dividend stock. The Horizon Technology Finance Corp. I have done videos on these guys. This is a business development company that I'm going to do a real quick review on these guys, but they're on my radar. They're increasing their price per share, and their revenue is increasing, which make these guys very attractive, as I showed you guys in previous videos. I think what I'm going to do once things start slowing down with school is certain days I have off, I'm actually going to do just individual reviews with certain stocks. and then, I'll do the usual dividend stocks to buy. But once things start slowing down, especially during my winter break, I'm going to try to post a video a day. So, and I'm going to do individual stocks and why they're on my radar. So I think you guys might like that. So let me know what you think about that. But Horizon Technology Finance, business development company, their revenue has increased, which I've been showing you guys. And I'm going to show you a little bit what they're about. They're a business development company. So their portfolio is basically on development stage technology companies backed by established venture capital firms in emerging technology, life sciences, healthcare information and services, and sustainability industries. They also finance publicly traded technology and science companies. This is what makes these guys well diversified as a business development company. Again, they are focused on technology, healthcare information, which is starting to blow up, and these guys are not going anywhere. Now, this is what makes them attractive. I'm looking at these guys very closely. I said I did buy them and I sold them, but this is why these guys are high in my radar, and this is why, they are a good monthly dividend stock. A lot of monthly dividend investors like these guys. So their dividend yield is 7.31%. Their annualized dividend is basically $1.20. And the thing about these guys versus a bond are, this is $16.56. Now, these guys, it could increase their dividend. Don't quote me on that. But the way things are going with their price per share and their revenue, they would be crazy not to increase their dividend over time. So this is why I'm closely looking at these guys. The moment I see them increase their dividend once, I have high interest in these guys. They may be added to my M1 Finance dividend portfolio. Same with Gain. So that's one thing. HRZN is a symbol. That next stock is Gladstone Land Corp, which is the symbol LAND. I actually own this dividend stock. It's actually beaten the S&P in the past 5 years. These guys are acquiring farmland like crazy, and they've been slowly increasing their dividend, not as fast as I would like, but I was very close to selling them and throwing them in EPR properties, but I'm going to hold on to these guys, let the dividends reinvest. Sure, it's 2.42%, but my gosh, the way they're acquiring stuff and they're starting to become a very popular monthly dividend stock, how can I say no to these guys? Now, I have done numerous videos of these guys with their acquisitions and how they're starting to get bigger, and it's very exciting to go on their website and see them increase their farms that they've bought, and they're a landlord too, basically. So people are paying rent. People need food. People need stuff. So, farmland is not going anywhere. I mean, gluttony is a sin. People eat. We need food. So this is what makes these guys very popular. And I'll show you their dividend history. And this is what I like about these guys. They're slowly just going up. They're almost at, eventually they'll be up to 5 cents. Because if you look at these trends, they've been 3 cents, 4 cents. They're getting there to 5 cents, and I'm pretty excited for that. That's going to take time. I mean, it's not going to happen overnight, but they are slowly increasing their dividend, which makes these guys very attractive. So I'm going to hold on to these guys, reinvest the dividends, let it fly, and go from there. So, just for one, you get an annualized dividend of like basically 0.541. But again, that's still, it's not bad. It's increasing its dividend. I want dividend stocks that increase their dividend. So I need to be well diversified. If one thing takes a hit and a big dip happens, why not buy more? I mean, these guys are pandemic proof, recession proof, and they're just a really good real estate investment trust that is well put together, well diversified, and it's a very strong one. It's like a medical rate. It doesn't matter if pandemic happens, these guys are still going to be strong because people need food. Let's jump to the next dividend stock. Next one is Gladstone Investment Corporation. I own this one. I'm very long on it, and I'm going to keep on reinvesting my dividends. It's a business development company that has done very well. My top two business development companies, monthly dividend ones, are these guys, and the next one, which I'll reveal to you. But I really like the way things are going. These guys, as a business development company, have done very well. I've done a few videos on these guys, but I'll show you their revenue real quick. So slowly they have been increasing. 2015, this is in millions of US dollars, 41, 50, 51, 58, 59, 61. Play the pandemic card. They went a little bit down, but they're making a big comeback. And I expect their revenue to increase and be back in the right direction. And I'll show you their dividend history. If you look at their dividend history, sometimes they have like a special dividend, but like right here with 8 cents and went from 5. So it went from 5 cents to 6 cents, 7 cents, and then it just kind of pandemic kind of hit, and now it's slowly getting. This is what I like about these guys. Look at their increasing dividends over time. 5 cents, 6 cents, 7 cents. There's kind of like a special dividend that they gave, but they're slowly increasing their dividend over time. And I have over 100 shares in these guys, and I'm almost buying a new share each time. And I'm tempted to maybe buy more, but I'm just going to leave it alone, let it fly, and reinvest the dividends. And I'm going to jump to my final business development company, which is a monthly dividend stock. This is my favorite monthly dividend business development company, Main Street Capital. They have done very well. They have increased their dividends over time. Their revenue is fantastic. I've done numerous reviews on these guys. And again, probably in the next month or so, I'll do individual reviews, especially in business development companies. I know I said I have done numerous ones. I'll start referring you guys to links and stuff. But these are 5 monthly dividend stocks. You know, these two, Gain and Main, are my 2 favorite business development companies. The other 3 are on my radar, and I'll show you Main Street Capital Corporation's revenue, and then I'll show you their dividend history. You're noticing a huge jump in their revenue: 140, 164, 178, 205, 233, 243. Then you could play the pandemic card. It went down to 222. This is in millions of US dollars. But I have to show you their dividends. They've been very loyal to their dividend investors. And this is why I absolutely love these guys. And I'm just going to keep on reinvesting. And hopefully I'll get to 100 shares the next 2 years, or maybe 150 the next 2 years. But I'm going to let it fly and reinvest the dividends. I'm going to show you their dividend history. You got 19 cents, 20, 21. They just hit 21 cents with their monthly dividend distribution. They're sitting at 41.27. So, you look at Realty Income and see how expensive those guys are, or ADC, and you have a business development company that's really pumping out dividends, monthly dividends, and they're increasing their dividend over time. They're a little bit cheaper than ADC or SLG, and look at the rate that they're going, and it's $41. So how do you say no to that? So Gain and Main are my top 2 ones. The rest of these stocks are on my radar. So, keep an eye on those. Don't quote me on Horizon Technology Finance or, I'm going to make sure Glad or, some of these other business development companies. Prospect. Prospect I'm still avoiding until I see a dividend increase and some revenue. I'll be in those guys, but I'm avoiding Prospect Capital. But again, Horizon looks pretty attractive. You're going to get a consistent dividend of 10 cents, hopefully 11, but it's pretty consistent. And then Glad is hopefully going to increase their dividend. The revenue is increasing, so it makes them very attractive. So let me know what you think of this video. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. This is Darth Dividend. You guys have a good one.